The Vanishing in Willowbrook. Chapter 1. Arrival. It had been raining for 2 days when Detective Harry arrived in Willowbrook. He hadn't worked as a detective since his retirement 5 years ago, but the letter that arrived last week had dragged him into the thick of it. The village was quiet, except for the sound of water dripping from the roofs of the small cottages. Harry carried a suitcase with him as he walked slowly along the cobbled street. He stopped at the boarding house where he would stay. Mrs. Green, the landlady, was waiting at the door. "Detective Harry," she said to him kindly, "I've been expecting you. The police haven't done a thing. People have been worried for days." Harry nodded. "Tell me about Clara," he said to her. "She's been missing since Monday evening. To improve your English, join my paid group English speaking class. Comment below with your email and I will send you information about the price and date of this group English speaking class." Mrs. Green said to him, "No one has seen her for 3 nights. She left her office with her bag, but she never came home. Honestly, I think something isn't quite right." Harry took a deep breath. "I'll do what I can. I'll stay here and investigate." True or false? Number 1. Harry had been retired for 3 years before coming to Willowbrook. False. It was 5 years. Number 2. Mrs. Green was the landlady of the boarding house. Number 3. Clara had last been seen on Monday morning. False. It was Monday evening. Harry arrived carrying a suitcase with him. True. The village was quiet except for dripping water. True. Chapter 2. The Missing Woman. The next morning, Harry walked through the market square. Villagers stared at him, whispering quietly to one another. "Detective," said a man to him, "she was here working in the office since Monday morning. Then she disappeared. Nobody knows why. Something smells fishy, if you ask me." Harry jotted notes in his notebook. A woman said to him, "I saw her talking with Tom, her colleague. They looked worried for hours. I don't know what they were plotting." Harry thanked her. "I'll speak to Tom soon. Has anyone seen Clara at home since Monday evening?" "No," said the woman. "Everyone has been waiting for her return, biting their nails." True or false? Number 1. Harry walked through the market square in the morning. True. A man said something to Harry that sounded suspicious. True. He said something smells fishy. Number 3. Clara had been working in the office since Tuesday morning. False. It was Monday. Number 4. Harry told the woman he would never speak to Tom. False. He said he would. Nobody in the village had seen Clara since Monday evening. True. Chapter 3. The Pub. That evening, Harry entered the small pub. The fire crackled in the corner and the pub smelled faintly of roast beef and ale. Villagers drank quietly, watching the stranger. A man said to him, "She was with Tom during lunch, then she left. Nobody has seen her since." Harry nodded. "Did anyone follow her?" "No one," another villager said, "but some heard noises in the garden at night. Could be nothing, could be something, you know how it is. Someone up to no good always makes a fuss." Harry decided to investigate the garden the next day. He left the pub with more questions than answers, thinking that sometimes you have to bite the bullet and just get on with it. True or false? The pub smelled faintly of fish and chips. False. It smelt of roast beef and ale. The fire was burning in the pub's corner. True. Number 3. A villager said Clara had been seen with Tom at lunch. True. Harry left the pub certain he knew what had happened. False. he left with more questions than answers. Someone reported hearing noises in the garden at night. True. Chapter 4. The Garden. The next morning, Harry walked slowly into the garden behind Clara's office. The grass was wet with dew, and the ground smelled of damp earth. Suddenly, he noticed something odd. There were footprints leading from the back door to the hedge. He bent down and touched the soil. It was still soft, as if someone had walked there recently. Just then, Tom appeared. "What are you doing here?" Tom said to him sharply. "I could ask you the same," Harry replied. "You were the last person seen with Clara." Tom sighed. "We argued about documents. She had them with her, and she stormed off. I haven't seen her since." Harry raised an eyebrow. "We'll see about that." True or false? Harry found fresh footprints near the hedge. True. The ground was dry and dusty. False. It was wet with dew. Tom admitted arguing with Clara about some documents. True. Tom said he had been with Clara the night before. False. He said he hadn't seen her since. Harry believed Tom immediately. False. He was suspicious. Chapter 5. The Discovery. Later that day, Harry searched Clara's office. On her desk, he found an envelope hidden under a stack of papers. Inside were documents about the sale of local farmland. Harry read quickly. If the land was sold, the villagers would lose their homes. Someone stood to make a fortune. He muttered, "So this is what it's all about." As he tucked the papers into his coat, the manager of the land office entered. "You shouldn't be here," the manager said to him coldly. "Those documents are private." Harry stared at him. "Private, maybe, but they're also evidence." True or false? Harry discovered an envelope hidden under the desk. False. It was under a stack of papers. The documents showed plans to sell farmland. True. The villagers would gain new homes if the land was sold. False. They would lose their homes. Harry kept the papers with him. True. The manager was pleased that Harry had found the documents. False. He was angry. Chapter 6. The Chase. Harry left the office and walked quickly along the lane. Suddenly he heard footsteps behind him. Someone was following. He turned. It was the manager. "Give me those papers," the man shouted. Harry ran, clutching the documents in his coat pocket. The chase led them past cottages and across the muddy field. Finally, Harry reached the churchyard and ducked behind the stone wall. The manager slipped in the mud and fell face first. Harry stepped forward, saying, "You've been caught red-handed." True or false? Harry realized someone was following him. True. The manager demanded the papers. True. Harry hid behind a tree to escape. False. He hid behind a stone wall. Harry ran towards the market square. False. He ran past cottages and fields. The manager slipped and fell in the mud. True. Chapter 7. Clara returns. That evening, Harry returned to the boarding house. Mrs. Green was waiting at the door, looking pale. "Detective," she said to him, "Clara has come back." Clara sat inside by the fire. Her clothes were muddy, her hair unkempt. "I ran away because I was frightened," Clara said to Harry. "The manager threatened me. He wanted me to hand over the documents. I've been hiding in the woods since Tuesday." Harry nodded. "You did the right thing, Clara, but now it's time to face him now. The truth will come out." True or false? Clara returned to the boarding house that evening. True. She had been hiding in the church tower. False. She was hiding in the woods. The manager had threatened her. True. Clara had been hiding since Tuesday. True. Harry told her it was better to stay hidden. False. He told her to face the truth. Chapter 8. Justice in Willowbrook. The next morning, the villagers gathered in the square. Harry stood with Clara, holding the documents high. These papers prove the manager planned to sell your land for his own profit, Harry announced. He has lied to you all since the start. The villagers gasped. The manager was dragged away by the police. Clara looked relieved. Harry smiled faintly. My job here is done. You've all been through the mill, but the village is safe now. As the sun broke through the clouds, Willowbrook seemed brighter, freer. Harry picked up his suitcase. He had come for the truth, and he had found it. True or false? The villagers gathered in the square the next morning. True. Harry revealed that Clara had planned to sell the land. False. It was the manager. The manager was arrested by the police. True. Harry said the village was safe again. True. Harry decided to stay in Willowbrook permanently. False. He prepared to leave. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this story. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Also, remember to improve your English. Join my paid group English speaking class. Comment below with your email and I will send you more information about this. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day and I will see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.